We're talking about Scarlett Johansson. I'm here with Hannah from...
Sorry, it's not Scarlett Johansson.
I know. No, you're just as good.
Yeah?
You were in one of my favorite movies. I love Shame.
My bum's in shame.
I know. Well, at least your bum.
I know, I'm a lucky girl.
See, I'm wearing glasses, by the way, and these are not mine.
Because I'm neurotic about my eyes being damaged in the sun.
It's really bright here.
It's really, really bright.
So, how are you enjoying the Comic-Con experience? We were talking a little bit about that.
I love it. I want to join the Comic-Con experience. I want to be one of the people on the street. They look like they're having so much fun.
We should do that.
I'd love to, but What would I dress up as? I've been nagging my agent. I want a party bag with an outfit in, and apparently I'm not allowed to get one, but there's lots of paraphernalia and various things that you can go home.
What would you, if you were to dress up, who would you want to be for Comic-Con?
Would I be allowed to be a boy?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to be Batman.
I think you'd be a good Batman.
Yeah. You know what? I've always thought God might look like Batman. No, it's a really odd thing when people used to say, "Oh God." The first image when I was little used to flash as a quite handsome, nice, defined jaw man in his 30s with a, PVC head thing, and it was actually I realised I was imagining Batman as God, but I only realised that when I was older. So I think I should be God.
I think I've crushed because I thought that was it. I really did. I think that's correct.
Yeah.
I think it's true.
I think it might be.
Now let's talk about this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it because I don't get to see the footage because I'm here talking to you, which is better.
I don't get to see the footage either,
right?
So I don't know.
What was your experience and what tell us about your character and how you're involved in this world?
I read for this role 4 years ago. I really loved it initially. I remember phoning up my manager in the car and going, I really want to play Katia. I remember also we weren't allowed to bring the script back with us, which is quite rare. I had to read it on the corridor of a Fox office. And I was like, if this is shit, I'm leaving halfway through and I'm going to phone up someone and scream. I'm just saying, what is this thing that everyone's hoveling on their knees reading a script? I stayed for the duration, which was a miracle. And I just loved her. It's a great character to play. It's just great. I hate when people say that because sometimes when you try and describe why it's great, it's like anything. It's like being in love. You can't quite articulate it. But I loved what she was about and her journey and everything about her. Yeah.
Were you at all aware of the video game world
I then. That evening I went home and read about it and that was the first time I've been aware of it. I'm totally unaware of gaming. I keep pronouncing Tetris, which I know was a game in the 90s, as tetanus. That's about as much as I know. And I really enjoyed that game. Apparently it's not even a game. Yeah. Zach keeps rolling his eyes. No, I'm not a gamer. But all my guy friends, when I said it was based on Hitman, they said that's like one of the sickest, the best, like sleekest games, and it's classy and it's wonderful. And then I tried to play it and I was bad.
How often do you die? How quickly do you die when you play?
No, I tried once. I I blinked. I think Agent 47 blinked, died. Yeah.
So what do you obviously with a character like this? Now, does this character exist? Do you know?
No, this is a character. This character doesn't exist in the game.
Okay.
The character exists now, and that's for sure.
Does she kick a lot of ass?
She might do.
Wow.
We don't know, but she might do.
We don't know this yet. How is it working with this? You've got such an amazing group of actors kind of taking this on. Yeah. Can you talk about working with Zachary and all these great guys?
Well, I just think it elevated the whole... like every project, if you're working with a really great bunch of artists, whatever you're creating goes from possibly going in one direction to a completely another direction. And it was just... I found all of the actors I worked with so wonderful, and I was fans of theirs to begin with, so I love Zach, and I knew Zach anyway beforehand, but he really taught me a lot. I was with Zach for a lot of the filming. We really bonded, and he's such a pro of this kind of... it's obviously a different genre than Star Trek, but it's like of that same similar kind of, family of film, and there are things that I learned a lot from Zach, put it that way, about green screen and fight sequences, and just as an actor you're always trying to hone your craft, and he really helped me technically.
Nice.
Yeah, and Rupert was great. Rupert's a pro, and I love him on Homeland. I love Quinn.
Yeah, right?
He's so good.
Right?
Yeah, he's so good, and he's just as good in this.